local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
I'm a third grade teacher.
I'm a school bus driver.
I am a parent.
I am a teacher's aide, and I agree to be identified
as a caring adult who pledges to help bullied students.
I will listen carefully to all students who seek my help
and act on their behalf
to put an immediate stop to bullying.
I will work with other caring adults to create a safe
learning environment for all the students in my school.
In my school.
In my school.
In my school.
I'm Dr. Sid Chapman, President of the Georgia Association of Educators. Help us create safe, bully-free learning environments for all students in Georgia. One caring adult can make all the difference. Take the pledge to be that adult at nea.org/bully-free.
It starts with me.
It starts with me.
It starts with me.
Bully-free. It starts with me.
A message from the Georgia Association of Educators.
Dr. Michael Sharkey, a board-certified dermatologist and Mohs surgeon specializing in skin cancer, and Mrs. Heather Neesmith, physician assistant, are welcoming new patients for all your skin needs. Georgia Dermatology is a general and surgical dermatology practice specializing in the treatment of all types of skin disorders, removal of skin cancer, and Mohs skin cancer surgery. Call today at 427-4267 to set up your appointment with Georgia's premier dermatology and skin cancer specialist, Georgia Dermatology and Skin Cancer Center, with offices in Jesup, Blackshear, and Waycross, or visit them at gadurham.com.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. And in the news, the Wayne County Commissioners met Monday afternoon to approve funding for an environmental study to learn more about the effects of coal ash and to be better prepared for the Corps of Engineers meeting with the county on March 16th at 7 p.m. at the auditorium of Coastal Pines Technical College. County Administrator Luther Smart not in attendance due to a death in the family, but Chairman Kevin Copeland and the other commissioners on hand, and they voted unanimously to approve $5,000 out of the county's contingency fund to help pay for the study. Here was Chairman Kevin Copeland opening the meeting, explaining the purpose of the meeting and the unanimous vote to approve the funding.
What we're looking at is consider and approval funding for an environmental study of coal ash. What we're looking at voting on here tonight is in no wise a lawsuit. It is in no wise chance to go forward with any kind of suit against Republic or anything. We are simply here to talk tonight about gathering information, funding a study in conjunction with the city. And I think Nick Smith has hired some attorneys. He's put some money out on his own, and the county putting a little bit of money into the coffer in order to just fund the study. I reiterate again, all this is to fund a study so we can have more information of what we're dealing with. And it's mainly an environmental study. With our environmental study, there will also come some recommendations for legal action along those lines, I'm sure. But the main thing tonight, guys, is we're here to discuss the funding of this coal ash. Do I have questions, comments?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. How much money are we talking about?
That's up to you guys. They have requested anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000, and Luther said we were okay to take that out of contingency fund. Apologize for him not being able to make it. I think his brother passed away over the weekend.
We went to the wake last night.
He would have been there.
Yeah. Anybody else have any questions?
I think we get $5,000 on that one.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we appropriate the $5,000 for the study for educational purposes.
For educational environmental purposes.
Education environmental purposes.
I'll second.
You got a second?
Yeah, I'll roll.
Mr. Copeland?
Yes.
Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Mr. Roberts?
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes.
Mr. Hickox?
Yes.
After the vote, each commissioner spoke under items with commissioners. Chairman Kevin Copeland says he'd like to see the blame game end, as no one in 2005 ever heard the words coal ash, and no one who served on the Solid Waste Authority or the County Commission Board had any bad intent when it came to issues concerning the Broadhurst landfill. Copeland says at the time the board took the advice of an attorney who handled bonds and eventually signed the 2005 agreement.
This subject of coal ash and Republic and what they're trying to pull out there has come up, and it's been a blind side to this community. It's been a blind side to these commissioners, to most of these commissioners. I don't think anybody ever dreamed that we would be facing this one day. And there's been a lot of blame. There's a lot of rumors out there, and there's been a lot of blame going around. We've got a retreat scheduled coming up, and we're going to be talking about this thing in depth in the next coming weeks, very heavily. We're going to request that our office try to put out some informative flyers to, that people can come by and pick up and try to get some facts about where we're at instead of rumors being spread all over the place. But I had a chance to talk with quite a few of the former commissioners that were on the board that during the time that the agreement was amended in 2005. And I'm not going to call any names here tonight, but ladies and gentlemen, not a one of these commissioners that I've talked to had any idea that they were even thinking about doing something that could be detrimental to this county. And I hope, guys, what I'm saying is try my best to get this thing out correct. When these commissioners signed this agreement back in 2005, and I've got the minutes right here. I had our clerk pull them. You can request open records. Any of you guys that want to put in a copy for this, you can see that I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. You just give her a couple of days to get them. She'll probably have them stacked up by the caseloads at the front. But it was not fully explained to any of our commissioners at the time when they signed that, the ones that are still on this board and the ones that are not on this board. And I know some of those gentlemen personally, and I can assure you there's some that's not on this board and still are that have never done anything to detriment this county. But real quick, paraphrasing here, and again, I want you to pick this up and you can read it for yourself. But our administrator at the time with the Solid Waste Authority, our administrator in the meeting asked the Solid Waste Authority to come forward and explain what's going on in order to get the commissioners in 05's approval. And at the request of the attorney that was hired at the time, it was basically explained that all that contract was moving the landfill requirements from a 3-tier to a 1-tier. And it says right here, Mr. Stemmons stated it was mostly to clean up, he was from the solid waste, mostly to clean up the agreement and change the fees from a 3-tier plan to a 1-tier plan, which made the accounting of the fees much easier to everyone. Our attorney had asked our board to sign something and the Solid Waste Authority and basically just told them that this was just a way to get the fees to be kept up with easier. And I apologize, I'm a little nervous tonight. It's just a big issue here, but again, I'm not a fan of the blame game, but if anybody wants to place blame at all, the commissioners hire an attorney for a reason, and they hire that attorney to go on that advice of him. And I'm not a lawmaker, I'm not a legal representative, I'm not an attorney. Very few of our commissioners has been. So I feel bad for the commissioners that did sign it and wasn't aware of what they were signing. Again, I'm gonna close with that, but I read it right here that they were asked to sign something and explain to it. They were explaining that all they were signing was an agreement to make the accounting fees easier to keep up with.
And once again, those comments of Chairman Kevin Copeland. Commissioner Ralph Hickox gave his opinion of the 2005 contract. He says he has issues with the contract, says it's not really worth the paper it's written on, in his opinion. Hickox says he may stand alone, but he says he believes that they can revoke the contract, believing that previous boards can't bind current boards. County Attorney Andy Beaver disagreed, stating that this current contract is the only contract of record, and he advised the board to tread lightly because any breach of contract could have ill effects for the current board and the county residents. As has been reported before, contracts are for interpretation. One attorney can believe it says one thing, while another attorney says says another, and that's what a court of law is for, and that's what all parties at this point are attempting to avoid, is a legal lawsuit. Kevin Copeland closed the meeting saying the county is looking to collect all facts and are working to do everything they can to stop the company Republic from bringing coal ash into the county landfill.
But we are trying to wait until we have facts on an issue before we put statements out there that are not true and do nothing to create rumors. Ladies and gentlemen, got anything else? I want to thank y'all again for your patience. Again, please, let's not forget we're Wayne County here and that we're going forward to try to better Wayne County, not pick each other apart. I need a motion to close this meeting. So moved. Got a second? Yes. You call me to call roll? We're good. Thank y'all.
And with that, the meeting was adjourned. The county has a retreat set in the coming days. They state the topic of coal ash will be a main topic. Copeland calls it a volatile issue and one that has everyone's attention. Again, WIFO will continue to follow the story as it develops. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Attention pet lovers, the Trade Mart out on 301, directly across from the drive-in, carries an entire line of animal and pet feed, dog food, horse feed, chicken feed, rabbit feed, hog feed, cattle feed, goat feed, and the list goes on. We also have an animal health items as well. Dog wormer, flea pills, horse wormer, ivermectin, red cell, muscle up, and rooster booster pellets. You hunters feeding your deer for late season hunting, we have a 50-pound bag of corn to $7. That's right, 50 pounds, $7. So if you have a farm or just an adorable pet lover, come see us, the Trade Mart, the best kept secret in town.
My name is Candace Gilbert, and I am running for District 4 School Board. I have two sons that attend Martha Riles Smith Elementary. I was born and raised in Jesup, Georgia, where I was active in basketball, softball, soccer, and cheerleading. I attended Middle Georgia College, where I studied post-secondary education and played soccer for 2 years. I coach and mentor the Dubsy Sweet Step team, ages ranging from 6 to 17 years old. I am also an active mentor at Martha Riles Smith Elementary. I am an advocate for the youth, and that's why I, Candace Gilbert, am running for 4th District School Board. Thank you. Paid for by Candace Gilbert.
Advanced Healthcare Center and Spine Institute in Jesup is your complete wellness clinic, serving Wayne County and the surrounding area for over 25 years. Advanced Healthcare combines excellent medical, chiropractic, physical therapy, acupuncture, and massage therapy providers working together as a team to get you well and enjoying life as soon as possible. They have state-of-the-art diagnostic and treatment options on site, including digital x-rays, ultrasound, nerve testing, durable medical equipment, laboratory, and much more to properly diagnose and treat your condition effectively. They accept most all major insurance plans, motor vehicle and workman's comp injury cases, and provide same-day appointments for your convenience. Advanced Healthcare specializes in the treatment of spinal pain, arm and leg pain, joint and arthritis pain, and headaches. Medically supervised weight loss with genuine HCG tablets or prescription medications are available as well. Your health is their business. Advanced Healthcare and Spine Institute in Jesup, Health for Life.
Other news, the early voting period picking up this last week with 69 votes cast on Monday at the registrar's office, 60 Republicans, 9 Democrats, 10 school board votes, bringing the totals in the school board race to 105 votes cast thus far in the presidential primary in Wayne County. 419 people have cast their ballots after Monday afternoon. Early voting continues through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Georgians vote in the presidential primary on Tuesday, March 1st. District 4 school board race also to be decided March 1st. 4 candidates in the race: Sharon Daniel, Candace Gilbert, Gary Scott, and Terry Thomas in alphabetical order. If there is a runoff, it'll be later in the month of March. If you have any questions about early voting, simply contact the registrar's office at 427-5950. Once again, the office is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and again, they're open during the lunch hour. Wayne County Democratic Party meeting at the law office of Alva Lee Park on Tuesday, February 23rd, today at 5:30 to discuss the bylaws. Also at that time, the date for the March meeting will be set. Need more information before the 5:30 meeting, call 427-2024. City and county government leaders and School Superintendent Jay Brinson on the program today at Coastal Pines Technical College for the first ever State of the County luncheon. Lunch begins at 11:30. The program at 12 noon at the college. Have a full report on Wednesday's newscast. Tickets available today at the door of the event. Chamber members $15, non-members $20. Everyone's invited. Again, a full report here tomorrow on the local news. Sibyl's Restaurant providing the lunch for the event. Scheduled to speak are all 3 mayors in the county, also School Superintendent Dr. Jay Brinson and Chairman of the County Commission Kevin Copeland. We'll be back with a final news note after this word from our sponsor and other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Attention mattress buyers. The Trade Mart out on 301 carries every size mattress that one could want. In stock, every day, twin, full, queen, king, even bunkies for your bunk beds. Twin, starting at $179 for the set, all the way to a king set starting at $349. That's right now for the sets. So if you're needing a mattress for a great price, come see us at the Trade Mart or call us at 427-6966. That's 427-6966. If you snooze, you lose, but don't lose on a snooze that you paid too much for.
Since 1941, First Franklin Financial has been helping our friends and neighbors with their financial needs. Thousands of you have put your trust in our company, and we thank you for your loyalty. The next time you have unexpected expenses or want to consolidate some bills, remember, your friends at First Franklin Financial are here when you need us. We're conveniently located in the shopping center between Walmart and Goodwill, or you can call us at 427-4237. Apply online at www.1ffc.com. Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located in the shopping center between Walmart and Goodwill, or you can call us at 427-4237. Or you can apply online at www.1ffc.com. First Franklin Financial Corporation, NMLSR number 141654, Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott-Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have 2 locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sherida today.
Final notes and news. Wayne County Board of Education set to meet this afternoon at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. They're going to discuss their budget. Also on the agenda is a resolution to modernization and funding for James E. Bacon. Also recognition of Arthur Williams Middle School Academic Quiz Bowl winner. Financial management approval of the January financial report. Approval of banking services. School board policies and revisions. Also an executive session to discuss personnel. All that day at 6 p.m. Have a report for you tomorrow here on the local news. Finally, the news. Wayne Countyans watched the finale of The Biggest Loser at the Jesup Drive-In last night to cheer on Wayne County and Colby Wright, who had made it to the final 3 contestants. Colby shed 122 pounds and finished 3rd in the competition. Second place went to Stephen Ken, who dropped 133 pounds, and the winner last night on the finale, Roberto Hernandez, who shed 160 pounds and won the grand prize of $250,000. Monday's finale brought back all 16 of this season's contestants, which one of those is Colby's wife, Hope Wright, and all 13 of the previously eliminated contestants competed for a prize of $100,000. That went to Roberto Hernandez's twin brother, Luis. Again, congrats to the Wrights for first participating in the program and for losing all that weight, which is definitely a win in their overall health, which is the aim of the show, to encourage people to get active and exercise and eat healthy and live longer. And last night, event at the Drive-In, sponsored by Velocity Health and Fitness Center in the Jesup Drive-In. Again, no admission was charged, and all who attended had a good time. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Experience speaks volumes. Hello, District 4. I'm Sharon Shag Daniel, your candidate for the Wayne County School Board. With 29 years of teaching and coaching experience,